never expect from Jamal Crawford, but Blake Griffin giving a little dream shake to, I believe, Bogut there, and he ties the game up in LA. And now I gotta call my own number. I gotta score for this team. No one else is doing it, so I gotta take the lead for us. And then I gotta play the defense on CP3 in the backcourt and take it all away. Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K15 my career game. We're knocking down a perfect release against the Spurs, but despite how many games we won in a row, going at San Antonio to face these Spurs with Popovich, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Kawhi Leonard, it's going to be a challenge. Except for the fact that Kawhi Leonard is not actually in this game. I don't know what, he might be out with some injury or something, but Kawhi was not in this game, so we definitely dodged a bullet in that one, because he's can lock down one of your best offensive players with his, you know, he called him the claw for a reason. He'll rip that ball out. And then he's a pretty decent offensive player, which made him the finals MVP in the last NBA finals in real life. Of course, the last NBA finals in this 2K, Denny Tice was the MVP. As you see Tony Parker not knocking down that jump shot right there. That starts a transition. And of course, Klay Thompson is pulling up the three. I talked about it last game. In transition, we're looking for the jump shot. We're looking for the three. As for some reason, Steph Curry was looking into the paint. I didn't like that because they're double teaming off Steph Curry, and Steph went to the paint instead of spotting up for the open three. And here, they're double teaming off of Klay Thompson. We got Klay and Steph in the game, and that's a deadly lineup because the jump shots will be flying and they will go down as Klay Thompson knocked down his right there as we blocked Bellinelli right before the end of the shot clock. He had to put that one up, and now Tice didn't have to put this one up, but we put it up anyways. Looking for that three-point shot early in this game, could not get to go. Also looking for Steph Curry at all times. For some reason, Bellinelli was playing off of Curry. Bellinelli was in the starting lineup along with Manu Ginobili, with Kawhi Leonard out. I don't know what was up with Danny Green as Harrison Barnes hits the hook shot there. That's like David Lee's spot. It's usually the jump shot I give David Lee, and Harrison Barnes ended up knocking it down. As I tried to contest Tony Parker, but I guess it was my fault. 2K said allowed Matt to score. I tried to do all I could running around those screens, and it's just a challenge going against Tony Parker in 2K because he's got all those around the world screens being set for him with Pop send them up, and you gotta force him into a jump shooter like we did here. And when he knocks down those, he just face bombs. Like, what are you gonna do? As Tony Parker hits me with a crossover there, driving into the paint and drawing the foul on David Lee. And thankfully, you know, David Lee's not in foul trouble, so I feel kind of bad about that one. Is once again looking for the three-point shot, just couldn't get it to go. These are decent looks, and that's the thing about the Spurs, man. As you see, they are shutting the paint away from me. They are not giving me the paint. They are forcing us to shoot these jump shots, but there's not a team you want to force to shoot jump shots like us. I mean, Tony Parker, you want to force to shoot jump shots, but not Klay Thompson. But Denny Tice, you can live with Denny Tice forcing some jump shots up as we find Draymond Green mid-range jumper. I was surprised he actually pulled it up. I was just trying to pass it out, and he actually knocked it down there, which was cool, as I believe this is Boris Diaw running off a screen, and he takes the jumper. Like JJ Redick curling off a screen from the last game. Didn't see that one coming. And I don't know what they're doing, leaving Klay Thompson open, but they got away with one there because Klay missed the open jumper. We got a 5-point lead in the second quarter, and the big thing here is I have not sat for the entire game. I have gotten no rest. I am playing the entire first half so far. I don't know what Doc was thinking, but Doc's got me in this game the entire time, and we got a 7-point lead to show for it with me staying in this game, as somehow that wasn't a steal. Instead, Patty Mills trying to attack end of the shot clock. He's got to attack, he's got to fade, and he ends up hitting the shot there, and I'm just frustrated, man. These point guards are just, you know, I'm playing some decent defense as we knock down the perfect release from way outside. That's limitless range right there. That's what we got the badge for. Well, actually, I got it for online, but it works for a few of those shots as well. End of the shot clock, just putting it up. But yeah, these point guards, you know, there's some shots where I defend well and, you know, they don't make them. Then there's some of them where just make them, as Denny Tice deep again. Could not get that one to go. I was feeling myself. I'm supposed to be holding for the last shot there. That was not a smart one. Like I said, I was feeling myself. And then I go to the bench and I get all of like 16 seconds of rest. And the Spurs actually get a 3-point, you know, they cut the lead down from like 5-2 or something like that, as Draymond Green was like flopping or something there, and that lets Ginobili knock down the jumper. Draymond Green open for three, trying to deliver the answer right back, could not get it to go. Then Denny Tice deep two, losing a little bit of touch in that jumper. We knocked down that deep three, and all of a sudden we can't knock down stuff. So when your jump shot's not exactly falling down, you got to go into the paint. And finally, I found an open driving lane. But all of a sudden, this third quarter became the Tony Parker versus Denny Tice show. Pay attention to these next few possessions, because I score, then Parker scores, then I score. Parker's back with the ball. He's driving to the lane. Tony Parker scores. I'm like, no way, I'm scoring this next bucket. No one else is scoring except for me. And it's like, you know, I'm a pass first dude, but in this situation, I gotta take it to the rim, be aggressive, and dunk it over Diaw. And You know, Tony Parker's gonna come right back at me. You guys both know that. He's not gonna pass it. He's gonna come trying to get me right back. He takes a fading jumper and gets it to go. Parker is hot, and I'm taking the next shot. All right, no one else is getting this one. How about this pull up 3 in a double team? Tice still puts it up and gets it to go. On fire is Denny Tice, and we gotta play defense on Parker. And look at the speed burst he gets, finishing over Bogut. Parker with the answer. It's like 10 points in a row for both of us. I gotta come with the answer. We're slicing up the defense. I don't know if Spurs are trying to run a zone or what, but that one ended up getting ripped as Tony Parker looking to score the next bucket, driving into the lane, trying to get an awkward layup to finish, but Tice ends up getting the block in transition. I'm taking this next shot as well. I gotta prove a point. I won the scoring battle against you, Tony. Alright? You did not win that. I won that. Now we got to focus on winning the game after we get the steal here. We proved our point, though. Just to prove it a little bit more, we're going to knock down this deep 3, or try to knock down the deep 3. We don't get it to go. I had to put that one up. I had to, man. I got to steal it. I know they were trying to look for Tony Parker for him to get the answer, and thankfully we won that little battle. And to show for it, we have a 8-point lead after we find Draymond Green. They had enough of me. They had a double team off of me after they realized Tony Parker could not guard me, and that's the thing. These Spurs guards are hard to guard, but they can't really guard me either. As you see Patty Mills on offense pulling up the 3-pointer, but we are right in his grill. I'm not letting Patty Mills knock down the jump shots. The opposite of Tony Parker. I gotta force Patty Mills into the paint. I can't make him, take those jump shots because he'll knock them down as we go into the post here. And usually I'm going to the post in that situation. I'm looking to pass it to someone, and thankfully the CPU doesn't know that, so we're able to find Klay Thompson. But Klay just couldn't get the jump shot to go as Patty Mills loose with the ball. Someone ends up finding me, and we're pulling up that jumper and getting it to go. A lot of jump shots for Tice in this game, and we gotta take those mid-range ones. The threes aren't really great shots for me. Mid-ranges are great for me. I knocked down most of those with patch 4, so and anytime I got that, I'm going to try to take it. As Iguodala open for 3 off the double team, and he gets it to go. We go 2 for 1, and to complete the 2 for 1, we find Steph for 3, but Steph couldn't get it to go. And then end of the shot clock, I'm taking it, and I can't get it to go, and that ends the 3rd quarter. And I'm finally going to get some rest, besides those 16 seconds at the end of the 2nd quarter. But look at the amount of rest I got. To make up for playing the entire first half, I sit almost the entire 4th quarter, and all of a sudden, it's a 1-point lead for us. We had like an 8-point lead going into the 4th quarter. Like, really, Doc? Is that what we're doing right now? So all of a sudden, we got to come out aggressive here. David Lee, for some reason, fades on an open jumper. Does not get it to go into Spurs. A chance to tie in this possession. Klay Thompson loses Manu, who's wide open, and Ginobili ties the game. All of a sudden, we are in a tight battle in San Antonio. This is not what I wanted. And now I got to step up my game. I got to knock down that mid-range jumper. Good look, and we knock it down. Next possession, Klay Thompson pulling up with a hand in his face, and he gets it to go anyways over Manu. So next possession, we're looking for Klay again. This time a deep 2 in the corner, but Klay can't get back-to-back buckets to go. Instead, once again, the Spurs a chance to tie it. Diaw, oh, mean pump fake on David Lee, and Diaw finishes. It's only a 1-point lead with 1:09 left. Doc calls a timeout. Tice, he is pulling up that jumper with ease this game. That's a perfect release right there, and it's back to a 3-point lead. A back and forth scoring affair. Who can get a defensive stop in the paint? Splitter is blocked by Bogey, but they call a foul. Splitter only goes 1 for 2 from the line, though. It's a 2-point lead. Klay Thompson looking to deliver the dagger over Manu, but he can't get it to go. And now the Spurs a chance to take the lead here. 30 seconds to go. Under 30 seconds to go. Who's going to take the shot? I'm making sure it's not Tony Parker. I'm trying to deny him the ball all he can. And there's Boris Diaw in the paint. He gets by David Lee and ties the game up with 18 seconds left. And now it's either we get a game winner or we're going to overtime. I'm making sure this is the last shot either way. Draining the clock down. 10 seconds left. Tice looking for another game winner to add to his resume. 7 seconds left. Calling for a bogey pick. Tice got to attack here. Clock winding down. Tice is running to the outside. Pulling up. Denny Tice delivering at the buzzer. Game over. Warriors win. Denny Tice, maybe not the look we wanted, but he has ice water in his veins. His teammates are swarming him after a clutch jumper over Patty Mills at the buzzer. What a game. What a finish. It was kind of like a setup finish to what I had to send that bench for most of the 4th quarter, but man, I'll take game winners. You live for those kind of moments, man. You love blowing people out, but you live for those moments when you can lift your team up to victory like that. So leave a like on this video if you enjoyed Tice's game winners. Subscribe for more 2K15 micro games, and I'll catch you guys next time.